Her head's on backwards now, and her tail is getting in her face. And now the cape's falling off. This is a disaster. Well, hello everybody. Rocky is very excited. I mean, just look at how excited he is. Because today we're opening up 5 Surprise Unicorn Squad and 5 Surprise a lot of axolotls. How does Ruby feel about this? Well, she's not impressed. As you can see here, I have opened the axolotls before and love them. But how do they stack up to the unicorns? Well, let's find out. Well, right off the bat, we see our first unicorn, this little purple cutie with orange hair, orange tail. That's a little out of control. She has 2 braids and something looks like it needs to go right here. Her eyes match her hair. And, well, let's see what else we got. So the axolotls also come with slime. Let's see what the unicorn slime looks like. Ooh, pink slime. Super stretchy and super snotty. Okay, we have a nice vibrant pink slime. Let's throw that down and check out the checklist. So there are 13 you can collect. There's Jade, Marley, Stormy, Charm Z, Lovey, Vera, Breeze, Winnie, Misty. Is that ours? Is she a little witchy? Oh, that's going to be cute. Ivy, Pixie, Brady, and Diva. All right, let's see Misty's accessories. Whoa. She is indeed a little witch, which I love. I absolutely love Halloween. So her hat pops on, and it's so cute how it sits to the side like that. She even has a little cape. How are we going to get that on around her hair? Gonna twist her head. Oh no. Her head's on backwards now, and her tail is getting in her face. This tail is a little unruly. Let's see if that helped. Nope, nope. So let's get the cape on. Let's try to twist her hair back over it. Oh no. Oh no, this is a little tricky. I feel like I'm doing something wrong with the cape. I think it maybe snaps down on her body like that. That seems to work better. And we have a whole bunch of little witchy boots to get on. That tail is always in the way. And we have all of the adorable little boots on. The cape is barely hanging on. There's a comb for that unruly tail. Oh, wings, hold on a second. So does this sit further back? I'm a little confused about how everything's gonna fit on her, and that tail is just really getting in the way. So let's try to snap these wings on. Maybe, oh, how does this go? We'll put the wings on her back like that, and then the cape behind that. Yep, I think that's how it goes. And now I'll twist her head back. Oh no, with her hair and the wings. Ah! And now the cape's falling off. This is a disaster. Okay, crisis averted. Her tail is kind of stuck beneath everything. But overall, she looks pretty cute. She comes with 2 stickers, a little witch hat, and some potion. Okay, the unicorns are cute, but that was a little hard to put together. Let's check out an axolotl. So I'm on the hunt to find this guy who I've not found yet. Maybe today will be my lucky day. So unlike the unicorns, our axolotl does come in a blind bag. So we don't see who we have until we do this. And then we see we have a new one. Look at the rainbow colors on this one. This is very cute and reminds me a lot of this one. Let's see the accessories. A little hat and a little paintbrush. So the hat, well, you can put it on here, but it slides off easily. And the paintbrush, well, oh no, the arm fell off. And I don't think, let's see, can't really, oh, there we go. Yes, now I can hold the paintbrush. Okay, well that's super cute. And these always come with some sand, kinetic sand, which actually, what if we mix these 2 together? Okay, these are like oil and water. They really don't want to mix. So I just made a mess. And here's a sticker with our cute little axolotl. Let's see who it is. There are a lot of axolotls. Let me show you all of them. Astrolotl, that's a rare one. Scarolotl, who would be a good friend for Misty over there. Napalotl, which I already have, Dancealotl, Readalotl, Flyalotl, that's that one right there, Snacksalotl, Undertakealotl, Singalotl, Rapalotl, Cookalotl, Gamealotl, Divealotl, Paintalotl, Carealotl. We have little Paintalotl. Time to find another unicorn. Imagine if we get a duplicate when there are, what, 13 different ones? That would be some terrible luck. Okay, here we go. We got a new one. So this one is this tan color with this, what is with the tails? The blue tail, that is again out of control. This one's already wearing a collar. Where is the mane? That must be our accessory. This one's missing a leg. Wait a minute. What? Oh, phew. Okay, thought we were getting a tripod. That is a large hole in its head, so let's figure out what goes on there. Oh, maybe this was supposed to be on there, and it popped off either in the capsule or when it dropped out. Now, that looks much better. Do they all come with pink slime? No. Oh my goodness. This is some amazing but very sticky gold slime. Very, very sticky. Did I mention how sticky this is? I can't get it off of my fingers. Before we find out who it is, let's see what else we got. Whoa! Okay, this one comes with far fewer things. It has these really cool blue and silver boots. Okay, the boots are kind of hard to put on. Oh no! Its mane fell off. I feel like these unicorns are just a little on the fragile side. Okay, I heard a snap, so I hope that means the hair stays on. Another boot on. Another boot, and the last one is on. So we have this comb for the tail that's always out of control. We'll put the little wings on the back, right back here. Again, that mane. Okay, the tail is kind of in the way, and so is the mane. Oh, these are so hard to put on. There we go. Okay, got it. It looks very cute once it's put together. It comes with a cassette tape and this star. And this one is Brady. And by the way, these are color changed, and at the very end, I'm going to try that out. But in the meantime, we have another axolotl to get to. Fingers crossed we get a new one. It's time for the big reveal. It is a new one, and this one has purple and, well, it's a little bit more red, slightly orange, so it reminds me a little bit of our Misty unicorn. And let's see what it came with. It's a little nurse. We have this hat and this thermometer. So again, the one downfall of these axolotls is the hats don't stay on. So, you know, they're very easy to lose. Look, there's a little band-aid over here. The arms are very fragile, but if you squeeze them together, you can make them hold the thermometer. So there's the full, oops. There you go. Now you see everything. And the kinetic sand is blue this time. Lots of sparkles in there. It's not the stretchiest, but it's still pretty fun to play with. And our little axolotl is Carolotl. So let's see what Rocky thinks. I think he's happy. And Ruby, still not very impressed. So who do I think wins the battle between the unicorns and the axolotls? This unicorn in particular came with so many accessories that it was pretty impressive, although they were hard to put on. The axolotls are incredibly adorable. I love that they're hidden in a blind bag when you open the capsule. They can hold on to their accessories. Their hats are problematic, but they're so cute. So you know what? I declare this a tie. Now let's see that color change. Up first, Misty is going in the warm water. Okay, she looks about the same. And now she's going into the cold water. And she looks the same. Let's see the hot water again. She looks a little more pink in here. And back into the cold. I'm not seeing much of a difference. And on the checklist, her color change is pretty slight. She just goes from a little lighter to a little darker. Let's see what Brady does. Here's how she looks before. Hot water. And now the cold water. That is not much of a difference. She's the tiniest bit darker in the cold water. Let's put her back in the hot water. She looks lighter while she's in the water. Let's do it fast. She does look lighter. And maybe a little darker. And a little lighter. And a little darker. Well, if the color change was amazing, I was going to say the unicorns win. But that was, well, not that impressive. So the final result is it's a tie in the unicorns versus the axolotls. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments. Be sure to subscribe and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.